So the house is quieter now, maybe too quiet. The kids are grown, the rooms feel a bit empty, and you're left wondering what's next. If you're feeling that emptiness, I get it. You're not alone, and today we're gonna talk about how to navigate this major life transition, how to go from feeling lost to rediscovering yourself, your purpose, and your passions. Hi, I'm Diane, and let's start by being real. You know, empty nest syndrome is not just a passing feeling, it's a huge emotional shift, and it can feel like a loss. You might feel sadness, confusion, or even a sense of identity crisis because for years your life was wrapped up in parenting, and now there's space, and that space can feel scary. But here's the thing, you are allowed to grieve. It's totally normal. You're not weak or failing because you miss your kids or you feel unsure about your next steps. This is a loss, and it's okay to honour that feeling. You know, beyond the emptiness, some of you might be grappling with identity issues. Who are you now if you're not a mum 24/7? Or maybe without the constant demands of caregiving, you're realising that parts of yourself have been forgotten. But here's what I want you to hold on to. This is a time for you. A time to reconnect with the parts of yourself that might have been put on that back burner for years. Think about it as a beginning of a new chapter, one where you get to rediscover what makes you you. Now, I know that while you're navigating this transition, some of you are also balancing caring for aging parents, and this adds another layer of stress. You're giving so much, and maybe you feel like there's little time left for you. So it's important to find moments, even small ones, where you can recharge, whether it's with a hobby, a quick walk, or a weekly chat with a friend. You know, these are the spaces where you can reclaim some energy and balance, and it's okay to take that time for you. So how do we start to rebuild? Well, first think about what lights you up. What are the things you love doing before life got busy? Maybe it was something creative like painting, writing, or cooking. Or maybe it's something physical like yoga or hiking. But whatever it is, this is your chance to lean into those passions again and start to have fun. Now, if you feel like you've lost touch with your purpose, it's okay. Remember, purpose is fluid. It evolves as we evolve. And now that your nest is empty, well, your purpose can be about you. Because let's face it, you have the freedom to build something new and meaningful. So dig deep and do it. Now let's talk about loneliness for a minute, because when the house quietens down and life feels a little less full, it's easy to feel lonely, so much so that some of you might even be facing depression. And if that's you, I want to remind you that these feelings are valid and you don't have to stay in them forever. So connect with others. I know it might be hard at first, but reaching out to friends, joining a local group, or finding online communities can make a world of a difference. So please know that you're not the only one feeling this way, and finding people who understand can help fill these gaps and help you to feel a little less lonely. And remember that during this time it's important to take care of your health physically, mentally, and spiritually. Your well-being should be priority, whether that means starting a new fitness routine, practicing mindfulness and meditating, or simply eating nourishing foods. Take the time to care for yourself because you deserve it. And mentally remember to acknowledge those negative thoughts and gently guide them back to something more positive, because you're evolving, and this time can be one of growth if you allow it to. So how do you actually move forward? Here are 3 tips to help you. Number 1, start with small achievable goals. Maybe it's taking that class that you've always wanted to, or dedicating time to a hobby that brings you joy. Build momentum with little wins. Number 2, stay connected with your adult children, because your relation with your kids doesn't end when they leave, it just evolves. So find new ways to stay connected with them that respect their independence while maintaining your bond. And number 3, build new relationships, whether it's rekindling friendships or forming new ones. Find a community of people who lift you up. Surround yourself with those who support and encourage your growth. This phase of life might feel uncertain, but it's also full of possibility. You have a blank page in front of you, and the power to write the next chapter is in your hands. So take that first step, reconnect with yourself, rediscover what makes you happy, and build a life that feels fulfilling, exciting, and uniquely yours. You know, empty nest doesn't mean life is over. It's just beginning in a new way, and you have so much to look forward to. So thank you for spending this time with me. I believe in your journey to rediscovering your purpose. You've got this. And please check out my weekly podcast, Give Grief a Chance, because life is filled with many types of losses. But you know, we don't have to stay stuck in our grief. So I'll pop the link below. And if you found this helpful, please don't forget to subscribe for more conversations about thriving over 50. And please let me know in the comments what's one thing you're excited to explore now that your nest is empty. So from my heart to yours, I'll see you in the next video.